So this is what my skin looks like, completely bare, nothing on it. And I'm going to apply this to this side of my face and we shall see what it looks like. I'm going to take a very small amount. This amount is smaller than the recommended amount, so it will give you an idea that if I applied even more than this, if I applied the correct amount, it would look even worse. Okay, so I was only gonna apply it to one side of my face, but there is literally so much. Let me just apply it to my forehead. I would say it spreads quite well. That's one pro, but you starting to see the bluish whitish cast that I was referring to. Look at that. Terrible. Let me come a little bit closer. Now it actually doesn't look too bad on this camera. When I went on and reviewed this footage, I was just thinking, are you kidding me? Betrayed by my own camera, because I had it on an automatic mode that was correcting and balancing out my complexion and my skin, and it's usually a good thing, but not in this case when I'm trying to showcase what a product looks like on my skin. All my camera was doing to fuck that up is trying to blend everything together so it looks good. Ah boy, but feel free to skip to 6 minutes and 15 seconds where the sun starts shining and you get a more realistic look at my skin for one, and what the sunscreen looks like on my skin. Like, it looks worse in real life, but this gives you an idea of what you get if you apply it. And I'm just rubbing it in, making sure it's fully absorbed into my skin. When I first applied this, I thought, hey, this doesn't look too bad. It's only afterwards, when I looked in the mirror around the natural lighting, that I realised, shit, this is making me look like a ghost. But anyways, this is what it looks like. You see the difference? Now, if the tint wasn't so bad and I could walk out the house and people wouldn't notice that, hey, this is not my usual skin colour, I wouldn't have minded. But this is very noticeable. It's kind of like there is something off of my skin, and it's very noticeable even to people who don't know me. Like, you can clearly see that this is much paler. And let me see if I can get some better lighting. I'll go by my window instead. It'll probably show up a little bit better. So in isolation, it doesn't look too bad when you look at it like this. But then And I only applied a pea-sized amount. I did not apply the recommended amount that they say you should. So just imagine what that would look like if I did. This is giving me a ghostly feel. This is what it looks like with the SPF. And this is what it looks like without the SPF. You see the difference? It's like night and day. Can't go out looking like this, especially not in summertime. Now I'm gonna stay right here and put the recommended amount of sunscreen on my face. So let's just take a little bit more. There we go. I don't even think this is the recommended amount either. I'm just scared to put too much just in case it starts burning my skin again. But let's act as if we're topping it up after, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes. Here we go. I'm already starting to feel that it's burning, so I'm gonna have to take this off in a minute or so. Yeah, it's really not a good sign. I don't know why it's burning. I don't know if I'm allergic to one of the ingredients, because I feel like a natural sunscreen, you know, oh shit, almost dropped the tripod. If a natural sunscreen is natural, then why is it gonna burn? But you know, Just because something's natural, like I said before, it doesn't mean that it's gonna work for your skin. So yep, this is what we're working with. Now if you're Caucasian and you're pale, I could see this really working for you. And if you don't have sensitive skin, I think it'll probably be a good SPF for you. But for the majority of us who do have sensitive skin and you know, have some pigment in our skin, it's a hell no. So in my next video, like I said, I'll be showing you a SPF that actually works regardless of what complexion you are and doesn't leave blue or whitish cast on your skin. Like, I haven't rubbed this in under my eye and it's giving me that sickly look. Like, so I just cover my face here. Got that sickly look going on. And then we'll just reveal. You see the difference? My goodness. Sick. Normal. Sick. Normal. Sick. Normal. Holy shit, the sun started shining outside because it's a bit dark in my studio, and this looks even worse. So the more light there is, the more like natural lighting there is, the worse this looks. That's what I noticed, because if I go in my bathroom where I don't have a window, this kind of looks okay. It doesn't look too bad, you know, and the lighting in the bathroom is yellow, so if you combine yellow and blue, it kind of balances out the ghostly look. But oh, the relief. It's really starting to burn my skin, man. And I'm really curious, like, what in this sunscreen is burning my skin? Shit. Is it the sunscreen itself? Is that possible? Ay, ay, ay. It's like, this is real sensitive right now. I might put some calamine lotion on that. Shit. Oh, at least it isn't a pain to get off my skin. Quite easy. Okay, there we go. Gonna go to the gym and sweat this out. If there's any like little remainders on my skin, which there probably is, then I'm gonna come home and give my skin a full cleanse in the shower.